Hello, Team Aries. I'll be doing your monthly forecast reading for April 2019 for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We just recently had a Sun in Aries, pretty sure it was like 2 or 3 days ago. So I've just felt like, the energy has been focused on Aries since it's your season right now currently. So it's you guys' time to shine. But I felt like I would give you guys the first reading for this month. You guys are usually the first in the zodiac, so we can start with that. Okay, so I'll be using 4 different decks, and I'll be also using an affirmation inspiration deck just for your keyword for the month. So before I begin though, I am going to do an energy clearing. All right, so whoops, we can start shuffling the decks. So whatever intentions you're putting into this month, I just want you to focus on that energy going into this deck as I shuffle. And just take a nice deep breath. What's going to be coming up for you, Aries, in your season right now? Okay. Now the next deck. Kiara. It's my cat. Right. And then this deck. Okay. And last, but not very least, the affirmation for this month. Okay, so your keyword for the month of April, we have pleasure. Our angels help us to take pleasure in everything we do. I shall read this card to you. You can sit right here, Kiara. I guess she wants to join us for the reading. All right, let me go to page for this card. Hi, sweetie. Okay. Just imagine an angel not having fun or taking pleasure in their existence. It's not possible because angels always find a way to be positive. They've given us the same gift to look on the bright side of everything that happens in our lives. We just have to open our eyes and see with their eyes. Yeah, so, before I get into that, about this affirmation for this month, which is a very good positive reminder, I'm going to go to the first card with where you're going to be at this month, and then we'll compare the two from there. So where you'll be at this month, we have One of Earth. In the traditional tarot, this would be the Ace of Pentacles. All earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. There's a little dragon right there. Okay. So I think from what I'm getting from this card is you've really maybe been focusing on career and finances and having security, because that's the material realm of this card, and your home life and family as well. Maybe you feel like you haven't been fulfilled in some of those areas where, you've been lacking security in your money and your finances. You could be going through a difficult time in that area, or with relations with the people you live with or some people around you, and you've been needing pleasure from those relations. Maybe you're not getting treated fairly at work, and you just feel like you're not getting what you deserve, and maybe it's just really been weighing you down. But yeah, it's just like, to have security, you have to be able to, and to have the things you desire, materially desire, and just what you genuinely need. You might need to reevaluate how you're going about your goals, because if you're in fear of just not being able to have the pleasure you wish to have in your life, and still, like, even if you're in a rut right now, like, to try to still look at the bright side of your situation, it could be going in a more, like, it could be going in a direction where it's just really never gonna get better, and it's gonna drag you down. But, like, and that things aren't just gonna go your way, but, like, if you focus on that kind of perception, it's gonna skew you seeing the reality of what you really have that is still really good for you, and to, like, appreciate that and find, like, the bright side in your life from that, and taking pleasure in the things that you already have, besides just focusing on what you don't have and letting that fear, like, dictate how you are gonna feel and your emotions about, not being where you want to be financially in a job, or just having security in your home, or just in your work, or in money. But are you really motivated by genuine need for your material desires? Like, there's a type of pleasure I think you're yearning for, but maybe you're going about it in the wrong way. And it's skewing your perception of things. It could be clouding up how you're really seeing what's in front of you, what's at hand. It would be important to, like, ask yourself, what is it you really need? What is it that's not, what is illusion and what is not illusion? And how important is it for you to have that material gain, like, and how fast you wish to achieve that, like, financial security, and for, like, what purpose? It's just like, you don't want to act selfishly for what you want and then get upset when you don't get it right away, because it's all phases you're going through. These are just chapters. Pleasure comes in many different forms, but it's like, what form or thing are you really looking for, and feeling happy if you're feeling unhappy with where you're at right now. Definitely feel like you're just not happy with either your home life, your job, your career life, your finances. There's just something that's been causing this, like, negative emotion and thought processing in you. But it's definitely something you can work on. But before I get deeper, I'm going to pull the next card. So for your inner focus, we have a reversed faith card. So yeah, you really, I think you've lost faith in yourself and in people around you and in your situation. And I think that's part of that negative energy in your emotions that's clouding everything up. You know, to be able to get through a really difficult period that's really testing you to your abilities, you have to have faith in yourself and in the situation. You can rise above it, you know, like this woman has wings, she can fly, she's earned them, like she's risen above the very, you know, ground of where she started on that foundation, but now she's on it firmly. Like, you know, when you have faith and you let that ground you and help you rise above this negativity and this difficult period of your life, it can then drive you to reach better opportunity, to open up yourself for better opportunities, and, you know, approaching your goals in a different way, seeing it through a new lens, a new perspective. And then from there you can, you know, move forward from it and make some better changes. But you have to have faith, like be that drive for you and believing like you can have this, you can do it. You have to be patient with the process, but if you lose your faith in yourself and in the people around you, it's going to make it very difficult for you to get out of this trying time. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting from that. For your outer focus, we have a reversed emotions. Yeah, so emotions have been dictating how you're going to treat this whole situation, how you're going to see it. I think you're just run by your emotions at this point. And I think some of the things you feel might not even be completely accurate because of how your mind is clouding up the water in your emotions, so you can't really see clearly. And it's like, but it's the reason why you're letting these emotions like drag you down in ways that are really heavy and negative, and it's not like helping reduce the weight of your situation. It's kind of adding to it, and you're not like allowing yourself to be more open. I feel like it's like your emotions are saying one thing and they're telling you this is really what it is and this is how you're going to behave, and that could just be what's taking away from you having like pleasure in your life. Because if your emotions are just not in synchronicity with what's the higher like plan for you, you know, that can kind of hold you back and that can weigh you down. And it doesn't improve the situation if you keep falling into those dark emotions, because it's just going to limit you from receiving what's going to help you through this challenging time. But you have to be willing to open up and like reach out, express what you're feeling. If you're repressing what you're feeling, it's not going to get you anywhere. Like it's not going to go away, you know? Like if you hide it within you and just kind of put it away somewhere inside of you, and your mind's like, you know, this is fine, I have this put away, like, you know, I know it's there, but like it's easier that way. But that's like not getting rid of the problem. It's not finding the resolution and the solution to fixing the issue. Like, you need to be able to like face those emotions and face them to the point where you express them to those who need to hear it. Because the more you repress, the more it's going to hold you back from really grasping what you really want and where you're at with your life right now. So that's another thing. Like if your emotions are telling you to just repress and hold it back and not share what you feel, you need to like get out of that restraint and that constraint holding you down. Like, or else like it's just gonna make this situation more like more heavier than what it needs to be. So don't repress, you need to open up. So for how you're going to thrive this month, we have a reverse the moon. Give me a moment here. So I think what's going to hold you back from thriving if you follow these traits is staying frustrated with your situation, not being happy, just living in the feeling of unhappiness and disbelief that your life is going to turn around for the better, especially if you're looking for financial security and you've been lacking that, or just having good relations with family or your work. Whatever you're frustrated with in the material realm, like, it's causing confusion for you in how you're going to react and treat your situation. And if you stay in those kind of negative emotions, that's going to hold you back from thriving. If you can find a way to release those emotions, those dark feelings, then that's what's going to help you thrive this month. Is, again, like, and it's right next to the faith card, like, you need to rise above the muddy water. Is like a lotus, you work your way through the mud, the darkness, and then you emerge from the surface of the water and you see the light again. Well, for the first time, actually, it's almost like an epiphany moment, like a euphoric realization of, oh, like, I had to rise out of this, like, below standard way of living and thinking, and rise above to a more ethical approach that helps me become the better person I need to be for myself and for my life. And when you get out of the muddy waters and you see the light for what it is, and you see the truth in your situation and how you're treating it, and you finally thrive in that way, because then you're not being guided by those emotions, those muddy, dark emotions. You're seeing that you're better than feeling those feelings to the point where it's controlling how you treat and react to your life. So to rise above all of that negativity is really what's going to make you thrive in this month of April. Just seeing that for what it is and knowing, like, you're better and more equipped to protect yourself from those negative feelings and emotions that, fog up and confuse your life and how you're going to make it better. So it's been super on point so far with this reading, but I'm going to go to the next card. So for how you're going to struggle this month, we have a reversed Queen of Pentacles. So yes, there's been imbalance. That's been your struggle, having an imbalance in your situation, and really just like being reclusive, holding back, not reaching out, letting yourself stay in this really difficult period that's causing this imbalance in your life. Like, if your finances are unbalanced because you're not making enough money, or you're squandering it on things that don't matter, or you're just not getting treated fairly at your job to get paid enough to get that promotion. That's really what's been your struggle, or just not getting treated fairly. I just get the feeling you feel like you're not getting treated fairly in some area of your life that you feel like you deserve to have. You really want it, but there's just something that's been getting in the way, and I think it's your clouded judgment with having the moon here. It's just some of your emotions just haven't been guiding you to make better decisions and how you're going to react to this situation, but there's hope. So even though this has been your struggle, it's not going to last. It's just another teaching lesson for you in your life, in a way that's going to help you improve yourself and, overall your whole life in the essence of it. So for your advice this month, we have partnerships and alliances. See, like, exactly what I was saying. You need to, like, reach out for help, open up, talk to people, connect. Like, the one way to get out of a difficult period you're in is to network with the people around you who have those skills and experience to help get you to where you want to be. Those connections are what bring you to where a step closer to where you ideally want to be in a career, in your finances, in your home life, with family, whatever. Because number 3 in numerology is the number of like harmony and coming together in unity and really like connecting. It's all about coming together, and it's coming together with those you're meant to reach out to and connect with, so those people can help you and help you get to where you need to be. These are the people that are going to get you closer to your goals, but you have to open up, Aries, and connect with people. Go out there, talk to people, socialize. Do not stay in this little bubble, okay? Like, you might feel like you don't want to connect with people because of maybe how some people have treated you, but you need to come out of that bubble, that space, and really know that there are good people out there who do want to help make your life a more improved experience that's more enjoyable, that gives you more pleasure, okay? Pleasure is the main thing you are seeking right now, and you can find that through the people you meet and talk to and connect with. They're in your life for a reason, and they're there to make it better for you. The right ones are. So just be open to that, and when you can, that's what's going to help make your situation a lot better than where it's been lately. So just be mindful and open to that when those moments come up. And then the lesson for this month, we have memories of love. So give me a moment to reflect over this. So to let this past, this negative baggage from your past, let that go. Because to be able to welcome better things into your life, these new, lessons, and this loving energy in these lessons, is to let go of this way of thinking and doing things and things you've held on to from your past that have brought you to this point in this rut that you've been in. You have to be able to let go of that, to be able to be present with what you're going to be getting in the new beginnings ahead of you in this journey. And then you'll receive that support by staying dedicated to the work in front of you and how you're going to pursue getting what you want, but coming in unity with those around you to, create that balance, and you'll feel that love. And you can cherish that, like when you put love into your life and you allow the love of other people affect you in ways that are going to help you. There actually could be some Aries who are coming together with a romantic partner, but it could be romantic, business, friendship, family. Like, it could be one person or multiple, but there's going to be people coming to help you, in ways of being loving and kind and just wanting to help improve your situation. And you need to let those feelings of inspiration and joy, like, assist you in the here and now, and like cradling memories of love where you do remember the things that made you happy and the things that made you enjoy life more, and like trying to reconnect with those aspects of your past, and then letting go of those moments to make space, and those way of doing things to make space for what's coming for you in this journey that you're on, and letting love guide that and guide you on that journey. And when you can, surrender in this way to this process, then you can make space for allowing the new things to arrive and come into your life to make it the way you really want it to be. So, yeah, wow, that was a really powerful, deep reading, Aries, but I feel like it was tremendously helpful, at least maybe for some of you. So other than that, that's all I have for you today. If you do want to do a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can go to the description link box below. Go to my Instagram, Mystic Yasmin, and you can send me a message, or you can message me and book a session with me on my Facebook page, Mystic Yasmin, and go from there. Other than that, Aries, have a blessed day, and until next time.